Democrats sell out labor and take corporate contributions? Absolutely. So your answer to a revanchist far right that's doing even more than any previous administration on labor is to go back into history and bitch about Democrats fucking up on that issue. What we on the actual left, who care about actually achieving things, are doing is fighting all of these fronts simultaneously. But actually, in fact, focusing now on the main threat. I said if you were in a swing state, vote for Hillary, because I wanted to keep the main threat and the main problem be those fucking neoliberals and corporatists that we do have to defeat, not galloping fascists. But you know what? It's a good business model. Outrage is a good business model.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Crimson60620, and I'm here to avoid this space. Um, what's up, Joe? I missed you like yesterday, but that really fucking sucks. Like, you know what? Here's the thing, and like I don't mean to be a oh, wouldn't you have liked to have a handpicked judge give you a pass after pass? Shit. Um, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Yeah. I just saw like a Bowl of the Fifth column video about how one sheriff is actually running against the 14th Amendment, so that should actually be fun. I yeah. I'm tired, guys. I don't really feel too uppity and good spirits right now. But I'm gonna struggle through because I want to make sure that you have at least 2 videos a day, and if I can just at least get 1 or 2 videos out, it actually help. You can't hear me? How about now? Can you hear me better now? Yeah, it's good to actually do that before we actually get the video started. Hold on. Okay, that's better now. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I try to turn down my gate so it won't actually be that bad. But I know, like, okay, so I used to laugh at BGTV. He's like, yeah, Windows be turning me down. And I realized that Windows be turning me down because I go back and actually listen to the I listen to the actual devices and shit, and it's just like, yeah, that's not a thing. That is a thing that just be happening. All right, that was cool. Let's actually test my microphone. Device properties. Oh yeah, Windows actually turned me down. All right, that should be a lot better. Then this is some of the shit that's like, all right, how does it sound that way? On Tuesday, the Huffington Post reported that the Republican congressman from Louisiana is going out of his way to condemn Little Demon, an upcoming animated series in an FX network starring Danny DeVito and Audrey Plaza as evil for portraying Satan, and that he has. Alright, cool. That sucks. Okay. Oh, wow. And then. It's evil portraying Satan that has to do with his utmost to prevent his child from becoming upright. Well, I guess we shouldn't introduce him to Hell of a Boss or the Has-Been Hotel. Speaking of dumb fuck conspiracy theories, let's get into our first video. Alright, so what's up, guys? Okay, I feel like this is one of those things where it's just like it takes a little bit of like backstory to really understand like the nature of why this person kind of blew up the way that he does. If you guys are familiar with anything with AwakenwithJP, before he used to be a haha spiritual shit, and now he's just turned into a complete right-wing nut job. And yeah, this is his latest video. Oh boy, let's see what this goes on. And by the way, this speech right here that Biden did recently, oh, this shit pissed off a lot of conservatives. The red, and not to mention that he had blue on the other side, and the military guys with like a lot of conservatives, they want to hold on to the, oh, we're patriotic. No, the fuck you not. January 6th proved that you're not. But now they're mad that an American president who is not a conservative is holding on to the patriotic rhetoric. But let's hear this wonderful little video by JP. And yep, we turned up. Let's go.
Republicans vote a clear and present danger to our democracy.
Hey, man.
But they do, though. It's true. The conservative leadership in Washington holds a clear and present danger to our democracy. Well, let's go.
Okay. What's up?
What are you doing?
What every sensible American who hates their country and loves their government should be doing. I'm trying to protect myself from all those dangerous extremist Trump-supporting Republicans we've been told to worry about.
What are you...
Yeah, the one that you're trying to... Like, he does this straw man kind of parody of what he thinks people on the left are, because reason, and this is him actually trying to play towards his audience. Before the pandemic started, he was an idiot that used to get not that many views, but now because he's had a more right-wing lean to his comedy, he has right-wing views, a lot of them. But let's continue.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you watch Biden's speech? Let me fill you in. It turns out that you and I and our democracy are in grave danger. Biden...
Yes, we have January the 6th, where they literally tried to overthrow the fucking Congress. What do you think that they're not going to do? Oh, okay. Sure, because reasons.
broke the news that the greatest threat to our republic are Trump-supporting Republicans, which in a campaign of Biden against Trump happens to be all Republicans.
But see, that's the problem. He plays this in, if you're a conservative, then you have to support Trump. No, there are never Trumpers. There are people who think that Trump is a disaster for the fucking Republican Party. One of them being Mitch McConnell. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. It may be coming up. Wait, he's balding. Oh, he's balding now. Okay, I'm being an asshole.
Are violent monsters. Before, I just mistakenly thought they were my fellow Americans who happened to think differently than me about some things and vote differently. But when
they want an authoritarian, they want to install Trump as their God, Emperor, King. That's not a democracy. If you want Trump to be your God, Emperor, King, where there's no more elections, that's not a democracy. That is literally a motherfucking affront to democracy. Like, what part of that is hard?
Commander-in-Chief told me to think about them as dangerous extremists, I realized I had been thinking about them incorrectly. Now I have a more sensible point of view of just thinking about them as the...
He probably unironically does what he's told. He probably unironically does that. But let's continue.
Enemy of the state. You can tell how dangerous they are because in an effort to unite the country, Biden divided the country against the enemy, which is half the country.
No, the MAGA Republicans are, as loud as they are not a majority. Okay, fuck, they are a majority. But some of them are waking up and saying like, yo, he has, compartmental secrets and he's doing shit like this. Some of them are waking up. But what is your issue, man? Why are you playing to it has to be every conservative that actually feels this way? Because we know what your audience is. But let's go.
And only once divided, then the country can unite against the enemy, which is half the country. And get this, while President Biden spoke, he had Marines standing behind him. And we know a president only has military behind him during a speech when we're at war to symbolize the military force that we can use against the enemy.
But Trump did the shit all the time. I hate to be the whataboutism type of police, but Trump did the shit all the time. Trump literally wanted a military parade down fucking Pennsylvania Avenue. But Biden is using the military wrong? Like, I'm so confused with this. But let's go.
So clearly, the Republicans are the enemy.
You really think they're all dangerous extremists?
I do now. Biden's press secretary, I forget her name, black lady, lesbian, she even said that if you...
Like, this is just like throwing out the bullshit. This is literally throwing out the bullshit. Damn, dog whistle a little bit better now. Dog whistle a little bit better. Dog whistle a little bit better. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's go.
You don't think like the majority of Americans, then you're the extremist.
If that's true, Biden's approval rating is only 38%, which means the vast majority of Americans think differently than him, which implies that the people that agree with Biden...
No, Biden's approval rating has actually shot up. Here, let's double check. Let's double check. Okay. Ooh, typed in right there, popping up. Thank you, Google. Here, there we go. Approval rating. It's been steady climbing because Biden's been doing shit. Student debt relief. All these other laws that he's passing, because he's been doing shit, his approval rating keeps going up. Dude, you a little bit off. You a little bit off. What is he going? Is he pulling? What is he pulling? What poll is he pulling? Let's see. When was this? So, when was this video actually done? Here. Here, this is when the video was actually done. September 6th. This was done September 6th? Oh my God! Today is September 6th. His numbers are actually improving. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And it's 43, not 38, but let's go.
Biden's thinking would be the extremists.
Yeah, I thought about that, but the president didn't bring that up during his speech, so it's probably just like an invalid perspective during wartime. But what he did say is these dangerous Republicans are semi-fascists, and we know how...
No, he said MAGA Republicans. Get it right. Now, granted, when you look at the primary voters, yes, a lot of them are MAGA Republicans. But, okay, are you offended because you feel that he was incorrect, or are you offended because you are one? Well, let's go.
How dangerous fascists are. Just look at what they've done throughout history to take power away from the people. They silence their political opposition. They weaponize federal institutions to hunt their political opponents.
Sure. So, keep in mind, he is literally showing, like, dog whistly shit. Like, oh yeah, even though Donald Trump literally had documents belonging to the fucking United States government, it was bad because he has to face some consequences for his actions. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if this would have been, January the 22nd, 2021, then you would have a problem. But they waited over a year to try to get these documents back. They went to court filing after court filing, fucking subpoena after subpoena. But Biden somehow said, "Yeah, let's get this motherfucker." All right, let's go.
While protecting themselves against investigation for corruption, they censor their citizens. They constantly inundate them with state-sponsored propaganda. They label voters.
Wait.
Voters for their opposition.
Again, showing another picture of the scary black woman. Like, this is just dog whistle politics, just worse, dog. You have, oh my God. It's like JP has been going to the extremes so much he forgot subtlety. What is your problem, man? Like, and listen to his little speech about this shit. Listen to this little speech about it.
take power away from the people. They silence their political opposition. They weaponize federal institutions to
What is Trump been silenced? Besides, him not paying a bill for his own failing social media.
hunt their political opponents while protecting themselves against investigation for corruption.
So, I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be Hunter Biden? Is this supposed to be Hunter Biden? What in the world did Hunter Biden do to you? Besides have a bigger dick than most of you small dick cowards and gets to fuck. Like, what is the fucking problem? Like, this is like, oh my God. They've watched fucking Hunter Biden's laptop so much that they're jealous. What did Hunter Biden do to you guys besides make you feel inadequate? Let's go.
They censor their citizens. They constantly inundate.
And see, like, look. See, here's the thing. He didn't have that up on screen long enough for you to actually look at it. If you look at what the actual headlines say, the White House and Twitter censorship, there's new evidence that Biden officials wanted the site to ban Alex Berkison. And they can want all they want to. Twitter is their own personal site. And they can ban all they want to. But, like, they can say no. Did they ban the person? Did they ban the person, JP? Nope, they didn't. What? It's almost as if they're being a terrible job at being a fascist. Now, Trump, he was... Okay, granted, he was even worse job at being a fascist, but that was an actual goal of his. But let's go.
They constantly inundate them with state-sponsored propaganda. They label voters for their...
White House calls Trump's voters extreme threat to democracy. They stormed the Capitol. What part of that is not extreme?
Opposition as a threat to society, and they impose restrictions on their citizens that rob them of their liberty.
Do you know that?
Like what? What other restrictions? What other? You can't go and hurt somebody like you want to? What other restrictions, JP? What other restrictions?
Biden's done all of those things?
Probably just a coincidence. But could you imagine if Republican extremists did even one of those things? That would be fascism.
Trump wanted to open up the libel laws to sue people that didn't agree with the shit that he says. Like, we literally had a Muslim... He attempted a Muslim ban. Okay, let's go.
Not good. That's why we're instructed about the dangers of those people.
That kind of talk reminds me of something. Are you aware of the 10 stages of genocide?
Yeah, I'm not stupid. We're currently at stage 6.
Has that...
Wait, classified people, divide them into us and them. People are forced to identify themselves. People began forcing systematic discrimination. This dehumanization equal to with humans or vermin or disease. A government creates specific groups, police, military, and force. Where the fuck government broadcast propaganda to turn populace against the group? Now, this isn't happening for conservatives. This isn't happening for conservatives, but I know a group of people that this shit is happening for. What the alphabet people are, what they call them. This is guaranteed. Like, every part of this list is what the LGBTQ community is facing right now. Is it happening on a federal level? No, because you have dumb fucks like DeSantis and motherfucking Abbott doing this shit. But no, of course, because big scary Joe Biden, Dark Brandon is rising and shit. Where is it that right-wing, evangelical, white Christians have anything bad towards that? The most that they're getting is backlash for the stupid shit that they say. Oh, you contradicted something I say. It's persecution. Fuck out of here, dude.
Has that ever concerned you?
Not concerned at all, because I listen carefully. The administration says they're protecting our democracy. So it just happens to be that the 10 stages of genocide are the same as the 10 stages of protecting a democracy.
Like, Where? Where is the evidence? Show us proof other than source. Just trust me, bro. But let's go.
And we're at stage 6, so we're starting to get really well protected. I'm hoping we can get to stage 7 by midterms.
So you just believe everything Biden said in his speech?
Yeah, without even thinking about it. Once he emerged from the shadows and started speaking with a blood red background, I was already under a fear response, which made it so the information he was saying just went in and stuck without any interference.
I have, like, the most that Biden was doing in that speech was unimaginable jingoism for a fucking Democrat. It is unimaginable jingoism, and he is calling back patriotism for the left. Yes, but if you have a problem with anything that Biden said, what about Trump? All right, let's go.
Interference from my rational discernment.
Did you know that's the classical way to hypnotize a person or induce a large group of people into mass formation psychosis?
I don't know that much about football plays and formations, but I don't think that has anything to do with this. And I don't know who has time to worry about football when we should be busy being scared of the dangerous Republicans. This is wartime. You know what? I'll be honest with you.
When did Biden say that there was a war? When did he say it was a war? All right, let's go.
I feel kind of foolish. I've got neighbors over there. They're Trump voters. And dummy me, I've let my guard down when I've been around those dangerous extremists.
That older couple over there?
No. Don't make eye contact. It might provoke them to strike. They're always posing as this sweet old couple, kind and friendly to your face, going out of their way to help you. Now I understand it's just an...
Are you guys tell him or am I? Are you guys gonna tell him that some of the most hateful people or nicest people there in their in group? Okay, let's go.
Act. And guess what? I don't think they've ever broken character. That's how deceptive they are. Conniving extremists. But no more fooling me now. Thanks to Biden's speech, I will correctly see them as the enemy that wants to harm me and our democracy.
Are you sure that's the right way to think about that?
100%. The easy way to tell that's the correct way to think about that is because after someone else told me to think that, in this case, the President of the United States, he shook hands with air again. He always does that after he says something really important.
Again, trying to play to the Joe Biden is a daughter and old fool. Like, he is old. Fuck, Joe Biden is old as dirt. But, like, we have Trump. Do you really want to put those two up against each other as far as mental acuity? I don't think you do.
Just his way of showing that what he just said is absolute dependable truth. Think about that. What's up,
all right,
freedom lovers? President Brandon has inspired the latest design in my Freedom line of merch.
All right, yeah, sure, let's go. Like, this shit is just... Do people think he's smart or funny? Like, for real. Like, all this is just straw man after straw man after straw man. It's just sad, really. Because I know one thing. JP used to be funny. But after he had that issue with COVID and, you know, YouTube taking out his channel, he done got mad. And, like, you know, I get it. You're a dumb fuck. And you only interested in what's in your pockets. Please, by the way, remember I have a Patreon. You can like, share, subscribe, and you can also donate to help the channel go better. Okay. Anyway, no, this is like, you affected. There are a lot of Christians who agree with JP. Yeah, I know. And it's kind of sad because he was never this super Christian, jingoistic attitude. Now he's just, you know, it's the politics of who pissed me off. And I'm sorry, I can't change my belief off of just one person pissed me off. That means they were never that cemented in any way. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit. And well, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm telling you guys, I think I got one more video with me. After we do this one video, I think I'm gonna close it off for the night. Yeah. Let's see something. All right. right, let's go. All right. All right, let's go. It never amazes me. It never ceases to amaze me. Excuse me. How much of the women I date that's just like, dude, that the way you act, the way you try to treat people, it's like really unique and special. And I just think to myself, no, it's baseline. It's baseline. The way I treat women that I'm dating, even women that have made like intentions known that they don't want to date me in that particular way, and the way I treat them, it's just okay. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to treat a friend a specific way, and you catch a lot of people thinking that, yo, you're supposed to treat this woman this way. You're supposed to like treat them like, oh yeah, just bad. Like, no, you just treat people right, and you wouldn't have an issue. You wouldn't have an issue of, you know, why can't I get a date? Like, because you suck. And well, what gets me is this whole thing about stop being a nice guy. Okay, if you have to tell people that you are something, then you're generally not. But let's hear this red pill motherfucker talk about how, man, you need to stop being a nice guy or you'll regret it. How? But I guess he'll tell us. Let's go.
I got brought up by my mum to be a gentleman. I was brought up to buy flowers, buy the meal, don't ever let her pay.
Okay. So, first thing first, not even 10 seconds in the video. Stop this shit! No. If you want somebody that you can, like, basically pamper and shit like that, for one, I think that those relationships never really last. I think that if you treat somebody as a goal to accomplish instead of wanting to date them personally, then you aren't really dating that person. You're trying to accomplish a goal, which is kind of stupid because I thought the main reason of actually dating somebody is to get to know them. Never pay for a meal. No. My rule is, and I tell this to every woman that I date, if I ask you out, I pay. Because you're going on an adventure with me. If you ask me out, you pay because I'm going on an adventure with you. That's the way it works. This whole bullshit of like, oh, man need to be strong, man need to pay for anything. That's why you're in the position that you're in now. That world never really existed. It existed for what, 10, 15 years? And people realized it was bullshit. But okay, let's go.
Don't ever let her carry her bag, open her door. So at school, as a teenager, I got mauled by women for being that way. You know, I got walked all over.
Yeah.
Then you have a problem with saying no. You're a people pleaser. That's your problem. People know that they can call me and ask for shit, and if it's in my power to do, I'm gonna do it. Oh God, okay. I just don't get it. It's like you get so desperate to actually accomplish a goal, not actually get to know somebody, to accomplish a goal, that you do anything to get a resolution, but then you fuck up. But all right, let's go. By the way, if you haven't done so, like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching live on YouTube, hit that like button so this stream can get out to more people. But let's go.
They liked me, they thought I was a nice guy, but I was the one holding their bag while they got with that guy. It didn't translate, and I knew as a guy, as a teenager, something wasn't clicking.
Easy. You never let your intentions known, and you pretty much acted like, I'm going to lap up and try to put friendship tokens inside of a woman and act like that's supposed to get you sex. That's simple. It was wrong, but it's pretty simple the way you think. But let's go.
And something about what I'd been taught about attraction by my mum, who taught me to treat every woman like a princess.
Yeah.
No, never treat every woman like a princess. That's yeah. Never treat. I wonder, going back to my theory that I had developed on stream a few days ago, is it that a lot of red pill motherfuckers love their moms too much and actually want the women to take care of them like their mom takes care of them? I think that's starting to become a theory that I'm a hypothesis that I'm coming up with. But let's go.
About that advice wasn't translating and wasn't working. Now, when I started hearing from these books written for women, if he likes you, he's already talking to you. I looked at that and I thought, God, I'm not a loser. I'm not someone who's got everything going wrong in their life and is like, oh, that's why he.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the shit. Like, a lot of these red pill motherfuckers shit on their audience. They just shit on their audience because they have their audience thinking that they're shit. And this is just like, oh my God, this is why I don't understand why people follow this red pill bullshit, because they literally shit on you. They tell you they want to convince you are the loser, especially on the incel forums. And then they tell you shouldn't have to change. Like, listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Not that, oh, this is a problem and I have to change. But no, I'm not a loser, so it's nothing wrong with me. It's something wrong with the world. But let watch this.
A loser. I'm not someone who's got everything going wrong in their life and is like, oh, that's why he hasn't got the confidence. No, I was like a guy who had some great things going for him, and yet still, I would look over there and go, no way.
See what I mean? Never, self-reflection to say, like, maybe I need to change my approach, how I should relate to women. It's all no, it's a problem over there. But let's go.
I was terrified. The idea of walking up to a woman and saying, I like you, or I think you're cute, terrifying. I started to say to women, listen, firstly, even the guys you want are nervous about coming over to you. So you might have to do a little more to make this a possibility. So that's the psychology, when done in the direction of man to woman, is much more powerful, because men have these two instincts, provide and protect.
No, the fuck we don't. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Fuck. Oh my God. I don't know where this bullshit is coming from. I have a sense of wanting to. It's not even a sense of protect. It's a sense of wanting, making sure that there's stability and make sure that people's right. So yeah, I guess that's a sense of protection, but not in a way this motherfucker is actually saying it. It's just like, it's so fucking self-centered, and it infantilizes a lot of women, and it's just like, no, you're gonna let me protect you. Like, no, dude, you sound like a fucking creep. But all right, let's go.
But some of these instincts are kind of hardwired, right? What we're doing with a lot of our better nature is overcoming certain programming that we have. In a riptide, you get pulled out to sea.
What does that have anything to do with a relationship between two people? Okay, let's go.
Your instinct tells you in that moment to swim back to shore against the current. Ignore the riptide, I just need to get back to shore. Which is stronger, you or the current? Fighting harder won't save you. Thinking clearer will. And thinking more clearly means I need to swim sideways. I need to swim parallel. I'm giving myself a longer journey. But then when I'm out of the current, then I can swim back to shore. Yeah. Instinct won't get you to do that, because that requires thinking clearly.
So, if that is the case, it requires you to think and actually do some forethought. Nobody tells people, oh no, if you got caught by a riptide, swim parallel. That's not something that we just actually picked up innately. You had to be taught, you had to learn, you had to overcome those fucking impulses. That's what happens. This innate thing that you're trying to say that is in man, like, this is just word salad. It is not innate in men to protect and provide. No, that's societal pressures. And you just disproved that with your analogy of, well, we want to actually go swim towards it. Like, no, swim parallel. But let's go.
Instinct will drown you in that moment. And in a relationship, in dating, your instincts will get you killed. Don't invest in someone based on how much you like them. Invest based on how much.
A person is not a fucking investment. Oh my God. Like, this shit is just terrifying. If this is the type of shit that women I know that are single have to deal with, this shit is terrifying. Let's go.
They invest in you. People don't do that. People people invest on instinct. I really like them. And my investment is proportionate to how much I like them, not how much I'm seeing there's
Oh shit, it's the two women that's trying to look romantically at each other. Maybe he didn't mean to put this clip in here. I'll be an asshole.
a mutual investment. An incredible connection is like you meet someone, you connect, and you have a great
Like, does she even have a booty? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at her. Let's
plot
go.
of land. This plot of land could be great because it's in the middle of a forest, could be great because it's on the cliffs overlooking the ocean. It's a beautiful place to build. But it's still just a plot of land. Now see it for what it is. It's potential. Now what you need is two builders. Two people.
Actually, if you want a better home, you probably want more than two builders. I'm sorry. It's just like none of this makes sense. It's just somewhat vague posted and expiring music. Like, if you were to take the music away from this shit and you just had him reading this shit, it wouldn't be as inspirational as he thinks it is.
Who are going to build something here. And that requires two people who show up each day and lay brick after brick after brick after brick. And slowly but surely create a castle. Most people have the experience of someone who joins them on that plot of land and they both look at it and they're like, it's great. Look at the ocean. This is great. Look at the view we have here. Look at the trees. Look at this is
What if you want to build it with 3 or 4? I'm just saying. Build 2 houses next to each other. Being an asshole. Let's go.
amazing. And they get real excited. And one of them might be willing to build. One of them might be a builder. The other one might just really like the potential of this plot of land. And then you have someone who's there building every day. They're doing the investment. I have the woman come to me who's building, and a guy who's left the construction site. And then 3 weeks later, he calls in after 3 weeks of ghosting her or just disappearing or just patchy communication.
Wait, is he talking about somebody that you actually building a life with or somebody you just dating? I'm so confused. This shit makes no sense. Okay. First, you shouldn't just try to build a life with somebody if, like, you don't understand their level of commitment. And yes, you fucking incels. Just because somebody said that they date you doesn't mean that they're gonna like love you forever and then have your kids and all that other good shit. It's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I gotta make that up scene. Okay, let's go.
And says, thinking of you. That's a builder who started building, then left the building site for 3 weeks and called him from home and went, how's the castle going? You can't build on your own. And the problem we have right now is there are too many people who value the connection instead of the castle. The castle becomes a castle because two people work on it and it becomes unique and ornate and there are secret passageways only the two of you know about and there's an argument that knocks down a wall and then you build it up and fortify that wall and it makes it even stronger and this one is unique.
What the fuck is he talking about? Castles and walls and secret passages? The only secret passage is what I want to put my motherfucking Tonal Explorer into. In the back door. Okay, let's go.
Uniquely yours. It's been built by the two of you. That's a relationship. That's why, a 20-year relationship or marriage or 30-year relationship or marriage is...
That don't mean shit. Having 20 years, 30 years don't mean shit. If one day somebody wake up and is like, I'm done. That don't mean... As somebody who had a 15-year long fucking marriage, that don't mean shit. Okay, let's go. Actually, he needs Barclays to provide the soundtrack. Okay, the castle I care about. White Castle sliders. Shit. Look. I may actually go there after stream. By the way, I have a fucking Patreon or I have a PayPal. If you want to help donate to me getting some food after the stream, that is fine. Or if you want to do the Treatstreams, I got the Treatstream up. Alright, let's go.
Is special is because two people have had to go through shit together. They've done things together. When I was 13, my parents took me to America for the first time. We go into Disney World and I learned something very interesting about...
Wow, that's a sentence that a lot of people can't say now. Yeah, we had enough money for Disney World. You know, you got the world of Disney on motherfucking TV now. What the fuck? Like, this shit... Okay, let's go.
myself there. Because of course I go in there, it's magical. And it was something that stood out to me.
It wasn't magical, it was a fucking theme park that played on your emotion. It's not magical. I went to Disney World. Went to Disneyland. The shit isn't magical. It's a fucking theme park. It's fucking capitalism. Alright, okay. All right, let's go.
Even more than Space Mountain, even more than the big ride, and it was the trash cans. On some level that maybe I couldn't fully articulate at that age, I saw the trash cans and I was moved by it.
Wait, he was moved by trash cans? The most magical part of Disney World was the trash cans? Dog, okay, yeah, I'm gonna start saying some ableist shit. Okay.
I said, someone cared enough about this place to theme the trash cans. It moved me. Often.
Wait, nobody tell them they had a strict dress code too. Nobody tell them they try to present an image and like the people were called cast members as if they were trying to put an image on. Nobody tell them that. All right, let's go.
In a breakup, often when people are going through difficult times with their partner or whatever, the thing they go back to is, we had that amazing trip. We had those amazing times. They go to these highlights. They go to the Space Mountain of their relationship. But relationships are about trash cans, man. Because guess what? In a day at Disney, you ride Space Mountain once, maybe twice. How many times do you use the trash cans? Every 20 minutes. And
if you using a trash can in a theme park every 20 minutes, it is something wrong with you. I don't. These analogies are bullshit. They're bullshit. All right, let's go.
what will define your relationship is the trash cans, not Space Mountain. My concern is the number of people out there who are staying in the wrong thing because of the Space Mountain of the relationship, or they're...
So wait, what is it that people should be building together, building castles together, or separating because of Space Mountain? I'm confused. They're staying in relationships that are like, I know this is bullshit. This is that motivational bullshit that never really amounts to things. It kind of conflicts. It's like horoscopes. They kind of agree with something and it conflicts, but it's just vague enough to make you think that you're getting something from it. Oh, you know what memories I have? Hot time with my dynamic duo while at the same time lying at Chelsea. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Spending too much time grieving the loss of the wrong thing because all they remember is Space Mountain.
I remember once having a breakup. It was the most painful breakup I've ever had. I was really in a bad way over it. And a while later, I spoke to this woman on the phone, and I had said to her in a brave moment on the phone, I said, "Why did you want to break up?" I said, "What was it for you that I wasn't doing?" She said, "You were boring." So I said, "Why was I boring?" What? She said, "When I first met you, you were the most ambitious person I'd ever met." And she said, "I never met someone with such an ability to decide they want something and then get it." And she
Oh, okay, so relationship ended. Why? And most people don't have this at the end of a relationship. Yeah, I know you've been paying.
said it was so sexy. She said, but as we went into our relationship, the more time went on, the more that was all you were. You were super ambitious. You knew how to get what you want, but you were so one-dimensional. You know, it was all you did. Even in our free time, you were on the phone, you were on your laptop, you would talk about your business. You were always talking shop. There was never anything else you had to talk about. We didn't do anything spontaneous. We never went and had adventures. It was just all one track.
But isn't that providing that, you know, you were just praising at the beginning of this video? Like, now it's you work too much and she was upset about it. Then say up front, I'm a workaholic. I do this. My passion is this. I tell women all the time that I use my YouTube channel. This is a passion that I have. And I want women to have their own passions, that have their own set goals. That they're not just relying on me to be their entertainment. Because that's the thing. If you're relying on somebody to provide your happiness, your entertainment, you're fucking doing it wrong. But let's go.
And she said it got boring.
Yeah.
She was right. She was right. There was nothing I could argue with. And I realized something in that moment. One quality can make you really attractive, but it won't keep someone. It can make you sexy, it can make you intriguing, but it can even for a time make someone worship or idolize you. If you pair ambition, say, with an ability to enjoy life, now that person is
Really sexy.
super sexy. But when you combine it with something else, it becomes what I call unique pairing. You find like what seems to be a good man, but with an edge, That's a
interesting.
unique pairing.
Yes.
And that's someone that becomes not an attraction, but an addiction. It's finding those combinations that make you go, oh my God, the person I was with.
Oh my God, they have 2 guys. Oh wow, oh wow, that's progressive for these red pill motherfuckers.
Last night, they were this and they were this. It's the and. If you want to know why you found it so hard to get over a certain ex, look for the unique pairing. There was some unique pairing that made you feel
Addicted.
like they were difficult to replace. And that's what scares us. The more unique pairings you have, the more you become a rare bird in the dating marketplace. When you become rare, people get really...
Dating is not a marketplace. It's not a marketplace. There's no market value to dating. A person you're dating them because you want to get to know them and spend time with them. Dating is not a marketplace. All right, let's go.
terrified of losing you. Be the person that has the unique pairings that other people are terrified of losing. I think there's also a greater sense of entitlement.
Why don't you just be the best part of yourself? That's not some fucking vague post that you get from some motivated speech. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm making too much sense. And I'm sorry, but let's go.
These days, where people feel like they're owed, marriage is you've met the right person, so it's supposed to all feel great. And when it doesn't feel great, and when it's not all working, there must be something wrong with this person. Not with me, not with the amount of effort I'm investing into this relationship. There must be something wrong with this person. It turns out they're not the one after all. I thought they were, but they're not. The search continues.
This shit just keeps going. This shit just keeps going in circles. How are people actually thinking that this motherfucker is telling us anything? First, it was not your fault. It was their fault. Now it's your fault. Okay.
People believing that it shouldn't be effort. You have to maintain that passion. You have to find new ways to excite each other. Me and my partner, we're always searching. We're always exploring each other. We're always trying to figure out, what's going to turn you on tomorrow? How do I do something that you didn't predict? Or how do I get you to know me a little less so that you get desire again? In relationships, you have to have both love and desire. Love isn't enough. Love is the thing that makes me want to get close to you. When I feel things for you, I want to...
No, that's called horniness. If you want to feel... Okay, alright, let's go.
Know your mind. I want to know everything there is to know about you. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're doing tonight. I want to know who your friends are. I want to become friends with them. I want to get...
Is anybody else getting stalker vibes? Alright, let's go.
Close to your mama. That's love. The desire to almost...
No, that's not love. That's obsession. That is obsession. That's creepiness, and that's possessiveness. Alright, let's go.
Become merged. But desire exists in the space between two people. So you feel desire when there's a void and when there's some mystery and when you're still getting to know someone. So desire, ironically, is the thing that ends up creating love, because desire is like, I want to get close to you because I don't have you. And then when I get close, we feel feelings of love, but not desire now. Everyone's going to tell you, now your kids have gone off to university. Now you have all this time to spend together. I said, but the problem is, you're going to have nothing to talk about. You said it all and you've...
No, you can have all sorts of things. This is, oh my God, this is the fallback of people who are intellectually incurious. If you think that now that the bulk of your attention is gone, and you can't reconnect with your partner, and you don't reconnect with your partner, one or more in that fucking, group dynamic, it's just intellectual and curious. But let's go.
Been together this whole time. I said, I'm going to give you a kind of strange piece of advice. I think you should use this time to spend some time apart. She go on holiday and you go on holiday and then come back and tell each other about it. Have some space so that when you come back together, there's a little...
But wait! What about them building the castle? What about one person going away for 3 weeks? And I swear to God, this shit is so fucking unbelievably just vapid of any information. Well, let's go.
Mystery to it. It will be scary. This is why people get very emotional about this and they get upset, because they're like, what do you mean get to know my husband less? What do you mean spend time apart? But what they don't realize is you never know your partner as well as you think you do. So the idea that you're like this and you
never know yourself as well as you think you do. But I digress.
Everything about them is a complete illusion. And secondly, you doing that is death to the relationship. So if you really care and if you really are a team, you'll be able to trust each other, but you'll be able to give each other space to create that desire again.
We're going to have days, weeks, times where we're going through something really serious, and our partner's job is to show up. But a friend of mine who's kind of blunt.
Okay, so I get it now. A lot of these are cut from different different podcasts or videos. That's what this probably is. Well, let's go.
Said to me, some days or weeks, you get to be needy and difficult and high maintenance and boring and, you know, insecure, and then you don't. We get to be those things for a time until we don't, until it gets too much for somebody else, because we need to be, at the very least, we need to show our partner we're committed to our own growth. I need to do the work to be the most loving, confident person I can be in this world. Sometimes you have to do something new. It doesn't even matter what it is necessarily. It just matters that it takes your brain to a different train of thought, a different idea, a different moment. We're so used to getting our house exactly the way we know it all the time. And
this is how I feel right now. This shit right here. I'm right here with you, dog. I'm right here with you. This is me now. This is me now. I can't right now. I can't. I can't. I can't right now. So yeah. Anyway, guys, this bullshit, and just like I gained nothing from there. I gained nothing. It just seems like it was just a lot of shit just like stringed together to make it seem like some deep intellectual conversation. I gained nothing. And I don't know what else to say. Besides like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for joining the fucking video, and you guys, I'm gonna cut the video segment here. Alright, so I know it seems short, and I'm sorry that it's less than an hour today, but I am tired, as you can actually see. My eyes are fucking burning, and I need to get me some rest. I don't want to fall asleep on stream like I have before, or just be out of it. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank everybody who came out today. I know, like I said, I know it's a short stream, but I'm tired, and you guys deserve like the best of my energy. So keep in mind, touch titties, always with consent, and you guys have a wonderful night. Peace.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy? I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely. Get
this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts eating.
The system levels them.
Pretty soon it's all gone.
Is that what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.